Hello, parents and students. Thank you for joining us tonight. Welcome to Back to School Night. My name is Miss Alvarado, and I'm going to go ahead and share a little bit about myself and my classroom today, and as my role here as a teacher. So I'll share my screen with you. We're going to go ahead and take a look at this page and introduce a little bit about myself to you. All right, so my name is Ms. Alvarado, and I love teaching at CCMS because of the environment Mr. Estrada and Ms. Perez create, and because of the students, your lovely children who come here. I am humbled and honored to be working with them. I'm currently a long-term substitute for science. The current teacher for science, Mr. Oregon, he's away on paternity leave. He just had a newborn daughter, so he's with her for the first month of school, roughly, and I'll be in his place teaching the students science until early October. I'll also be working as one of the English teachers for 8th grade. I'm going to be working alongside Miss Brown, helping her create lessons and lesson plans, and also working with ELD students. So a little bit about myself. I graduated from Cal State LA with a BA in English in 2019. I am a first-year teacher, and I'm very much enjoying it. Some interests and hobbies I have, I like roller skating, hiking, and reading. If you ever need any recommendations, feel free to come up and ask me. I'd be happy to give you some. And I wanted to do a course overview of science in place of Mr. Oregon since he's not here. So we have a couple of units that we're going to be focusing on, specifically harnessing human energy, force and motion. Those are the two units that I have been put in charge of. So we're working on harnessing human energy right now. Essentially, students will be able to define what energy is, the types of different energy, and then how we can use energy to assist rescue workers who might not have access to energy in times of emergencies. We also have force and motion, magnetic fields, light waves, waves that come from the sun, the different colors of the lights, and different waves that each color emits. We also have Earth, Moon, and Sun, and finally natural selection, which has to do with animals that have different abilities, and whether those abilities help them succeed or are a detriment to them in different environments. Course materials, we will need a notebook for this class, occasionally for some notes that the students might need to take to make sure that they get down some key ideas. They only do have just one notebook for their classes, so if it fills up, just keep an eye on it, parents. They might need a new notebook, maybe sometime this semester if they are taking a lot of notes. We'll also need a laptop for class. I know a lot of the students have expressed that they don't want to use their laptops that much anymore, especially after distance learning. It's not that much of an option to not use a laptop in science because the curriculum that we're exploring is all on a program named called Amplify. And through there, they access their course materials, they submit information, as well as the Schoology will be uploading some documents that they have to interact with, they have to write notes on, or they have to annotate, and they'll be submitting those as well. So the laptop is not going away anytime soon, but we will work on, at least I will work on making sure that most of the other things that we can do are maybe on paper, some things that need to be on paper, not anything that has to be recycled. So we'll keep working on that. Some course expectations I have for the class. The 4 Ps, go ahead and keep following them. Your students are great, they're polite. As long as they're prepared to come to class, they're always welcome to go ahead and get started. Being prompt, we always have a do now on the board as soon as they come in. So if they're prepared and prompt, they're always ready to get started no matter what, which also leads to the last part, which is productivity. As long as they're productive, they will succeed in my class and any other class. Another thing is just respect yourself. Make sure that you're not putting yourself down. You are great students. You are great people. So if you're making sure that you respect yourself and each other, making sure that you're not saying anything about anybody else, and the classroom space, that we don't throw things, that we're not passing notes, and we should make sure that the classroom, if we follow these rules, the classroom will be a safe learning environment for everyone. And students should always just be ready to learn. Even if they're not having such a great day, as long as they're ready to engage with the material, that's fine by me. And finally, contact information. So you guys can go ahead and maybe take a screenshot of this if you need to. But there's my email address. It's d.alvarado@puckschools.org. I don't have official office hours, but I always do come in Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. And by request, if you students feel that you need some extra help with science or anything else, feel free to let me know. You can email me and I can stay Mondays and Thursdays after school until 4:30 to help you out. Class announcements, just be prepared to start class as soon as you come in. And parents, you can stay connected with the school. There's the parent portal through Power School. You can also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, as well as check out our YouTube portal. And I want to thank you all for being here and taking the time out of your busy schedules to come back to your back to school night. I know that school is very important to you and to your students. So I look forward to a successful school year with all of you. And I know that you all can succeed in all of your classes. So thank you and have a great night.